Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be viewing something that's totally magical and mind-blowing, and I can't believe I'm holding it in my hands. And if you can tell by the reflection of the light, I'm going to do the Disney Colourpop collaboration on their eyeshadow palette. I saw this online and I was like, I need to get it. But the problem was, I live in Australia and it's hard to ship Colourpop to Australia. So I went on shopdisney.com and I paid for it and it's here, and oh, I can't wait to use this on my eyes. I'm so pumped. I am a big Disney fan. I loved it ever since I was 4. My first movie was The Lion King, and probably it holds a special place in my heart. And also, fun fact, The Lion King was made in the year I was born, so there's that as well. So yeah, if you guys want to see what I think of this beautiful palette, then keep on watching. Okay, so this is, as I said, what it looks like at the front. It is very beautiful. It's got all their signatures on the front here of all the princesses, and then on the back it's got all the shade names as well. So we're just going to open her up. And this is what she looks like on the inside. Now, I love, I don't know if I love, but I think it's kind of unique that they're doing like this 1800s style princess look. Like there's Cinderella, Snow White, Jasmine, Belle, Ariel, and Tiana. So, you know, it's very different from the original like Disney princesses. Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's go in the shade names. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like on the inside. You can see my bookshelf from there. Hello. So as I said, they got the signatures here. I love Belle's one here. I'll see if I can do a close-up for you. I love Belle's here, but it's got all the princesses there. And I think I mostly love Belle as a princess, only because like she's beautiful, she's headstrong, she's intelligent, she loves to read. And not only that, I have a deep connection with her because my ancestors are French. So there's that too. Ooh, hold on, my camera's about, sorry about that guys, and my camera decided to cut right as I was filming. So as I was saying, these are the gorgeous shades. So you have 5 mattes. Then you have like these duochrome shades from here to that purple, and then from here to Prince Charming you have these like foil shades. So you got a mixture of everything really. I would like a matte black in there too, but you know, still beautiful, very neutral. I'm kind of over the neutralness of the palette, like of these palettes that are coming out. Like, why does everyone keep bringing neutrals out? Why can't they add a little bit of color? Like, yes, these are all very fun. Like that poison apple shade is beautiful. Fairy Godmother, like a nice pink. Thingamabob, Enchanted Rose. But like, where's like the bright blues and everything like that, you know? And yeah, we're going to test out the pigmentation and see how it lasts. So I'll zoom you guys in. Okay, now I've already applied my primer. I'm just going to apply some tape, if I can get it out, to create an angle, a sharp angle, because I want to do a foiled look with those shades. Especially that Enchanted Rose shade, I think that'll be beautiful. And yeah, we'll just test to see the pigmentation, and I'll do live swatches at the end. I've already applied my eye primer using the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Oh god, it's in my eye. And I haven't set it yet because I thought I'd use one of the shades to set it down. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to use Chip, which is this beautiful shade here. This is what it looks like on the finger swatch. I don't know if you guys can. Yeah, there you go. So it's like this powdery, chalky. I don't know how to describe it technical terms, but I'm going to apply it with just a shadow brush. Okay, so the Shade comes up really well. Again, don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go. So there's a lot on there, but the one thing I don't like, there's no mirror in the palette. I would have liked that. And it's a bit of like a travel friendly thing. But, you know, can't have everything. So I use my Beauty and the Beast mirror instead. Okay, so that's settled on my eyes very nicely. I like it. Okay, then what else will I do? I might do a transition shade. I might take Triton, which is this one here. And that's what the pigmentation looks like on the finger. You guys can see that. This is what it looks like on the arm. So it's got decent pigmentation. I'm just going to take that on I'll take it on this Exo Beauty vegan blender brush. It covered the bristles so nicely. So you might have to tap. And I'm just going to chuck that in the crease. Wow, that's pigmented. And it is beautiful. Like, a pretty sad thing though. I spent $50 trying to get this to Australia. But, you know, if you're in the US and you're on a budget, I'd pick this one up. It was like $23 I had to pay for the palette, plus an extra $30 for shipping because I was buying other stuff too. So, and as you can see, that didn't take long at all to apply the shadow. Alright, so let's apply a lid colour. I'm very, as I said before, I really want to use this Enchanted Rose colour. So let's take a clean finger. Oh, that is a beautiful shade. Oh my goodness, it's like this coppery rose gold colour. Let's see a swatch. Ready? Oh my gosh, that is like butter on the skin. I'm excited to use this now. Just getting a makeup wipe. Clean up on set, please. Get out of there. Who gets pissed off at makeup wipes for not getting out of the packet when you need them? I do. Okay, so let's wipe off the yarn. Alright, so I'm going to take that on. What brush should I use? I'm going to use MAC Fix Plus, the soft MAC Fix Plus spray. Then I'll dip into Enchanted Rose. I was just watching the original Spice Girls movie, so I've got the songs in my head. I used to love Spice Girls as a kid. Oh, memories. I was a 70s kid. If you were a 1990s kid, let me know. Wow, that is pigmented. Probably because I wet the brush too, which might have helped boost it up. Oh, that's beautiful. I don't know if it's picking it up on camera. I might zoom in a little bit. Now, there's a reason I didn't do my foundation and concealer, because you can always clean up your messes when you don't apply it first. Wow, that is beautiful. I love this shade. It's like, it reminds me of those Stila, like those liquid eyeshadow things. That's what it reminds me of. Let's do the other side. Oh my gosh, I love this shade so much. It's very pigmented. Wow. actually clashes with my hair too. Just notice that. But holy moly, this is beautiful. And I'm not being paid to say that. I'm not sponsored in any way, shape or form. These are my opinions, but holy moly. These shades are just gorgeous. Let's take off the tape for a second. And then I might just take just a plain on. Whoops, I lost the brush somewhere. There it is. And I'm just going to take this Sigma E40 brush just to blend out that transition. Wow, that's beautiful. I love this shade. I really do. I might take... Which one? I might take Ray, which is this beautiful shade here. It's like this beautiful gold shade. Don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. There we are. And this is what it looks like swatched. So it's not as pigmented as the others, but it still will be beautiful as like an inner corner shade. So I'm going to grab this concealer brush once again by Sigma. Spray it because I think the spraying will help it. Where's spray? Here it is. And then I'll just apply it on the inner corner. Wow. That just gave it a pop. Hello there, how are you today, inner corner? Wow. Comment below, what is your favourite Disney movie? As I said, mine's either The Lion King or Beauty and the Beast. I know all the songs to Beauty and the Beast, it's ridiculous. I'm just going to take another blending brush. This is by BH Cosmetics. I'm just going to chuck, let's see, Abu, which is this darker brown shade here. Finger swatch right there. And an arm swatch right there. So it's a bit darker, a little bit chalkier, but not bad, not bad. So I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3 taps and then tap off the excess because I'm going to go with very light hands. I'm just going to place that in the outer V area. This will be brilliant for fall/winter because it's got those darker tones in there. I would really like to see like a Prince's edition, like a boy's version of this eyeshadow. That would be really cool, like Prince Eric, from The Little Mermaid, The Beast, Simba, all that sort of stuff. That would be really nice to see. And then, I think that'll do for now. I'm going to do the rest of my face makeup and I'll be right back for the finished look. And this is the finished look that I created. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see the full eye look. So this is what it looks like when it's closed. I chose the rose gold shade, which is Enchanted Rose. I went with Ray for the inner corner, and then I mixed Abu and Triton for under the lower lash line and for the outer V. So yeah, that's what it looks like, and I actually quite like it. There are a couple of things that are a bit of cons. Oh, I'm zooming out. Hello. There you are. There are a couple of cons I feel like I should mention. The first being is that there's no mirror in here. I get like a lot of palettes don't necessarily need a mirror, but you know, for travel, this is a great like palette to travel with, I feel like. And you know, travel friendly thing, you would rather have like a little mirror. Like they could have done the signatures on the back instead of the shade names. I think that would have been more appropriate, but each to their own. I like the gold aesthetic but it does fall out quite a bit. Like you can see in Enchanted Rose, there's a lot of fallout debris here, and on Ray, on Triton, and on Nabu, all the colours that I use. So if you're OCD about that, you know, that might grate on you. But aside from that, it worked really well. It blended out super nicely. And it's just a beautiful palette. The shades were really nice. I'm going to swatch them right now for you guys. So I'm going to do it row by row. So the first shade, the second shade, and the last one. So the first shade was Chip, which is the matte, like, setting shade. That's what it looks like. The second one is Juju, which I think is the tiger from Aladdin, if I recall correctly. I haven't watched Aladdin in so long, I forgot what happened in it. But that's just like a pinky shade, very pigmented, very beautiful. The third one is Grumpy. I shouldn't say was. It's Grumpy. That's the third one here. So I'm going 3, 4, and then I'm putting that next to it. So that's Grumpy. That'll be a beautiful, like, all over the lid shade. Just chuck it on and you're done with your makeup look type of thing. You look like a vampire with this hair. Anyway, moving on. The fourth one is Triton, which is what I use on the crease. And it's a transition shade. That's that shade there. And then the last one is Abu, which is what I use to deepen the outer V. And that's this one here. And then, so those are the 5 shades from the first row. Now I'm going to go to the second row. I'm just going to wipe it off. Live swatching here. I'm not going to build it up. I don't like that when they add it in post. Like, it's just, it doesn't seem genuine. So these are like the foiled shades. So the first one is Prince Charming. I'm going to go 4 times. That's what it looks like on the finger. This is what it looks like on the skin. So, I mean, it's beautiful, like a beautiful silvery champagne gold shade. You might need to go in a couple of times or use 6+ to build up the colour, but that's just standard. The next one is Ray, which is what I used in the inner corner on my eyes today. Beautiful gold shade. I love this shade. Especially, you know, for an everyday pop on the lid. That'll be really beautiful. I might do an everyday makeup routine. Obviously not do it dark. This is like more like a fall inspired makeup look for all you Americans out there. We're going into spring/summer, so not exactly ideal, but each their own. The next one is Fairy Godmother, which is a beautiful pinky shade here. Don't know if you guys will be able to see it on the finger. I don't know. Anyway, here's what it looks like on the skin. So that's like a pure pink, like a spring flower pink. Next one is One Kiss with a question mark on it. This gold shade. It actually reminds me a lot of the this is MAC eyeshadow called Amber Lights, I think it is. That's what this shade reminds me of. Don't know if you guys will be able to. Yeah, there you go. So they're very beautiful. And then the last one is called Thingamabob. I always love that song. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wow, that is bright as holy moly. I think it might be the colours that react differently, because see that was Thingamabob in one swipe. Like, holy moly. Okay, so that was all those. Now we're going to go on the last one, which is like the dark side of the palette. I never realised, because Star Wars is owned now by Disney, they'll make Princess Leia and Rey Disney princesses. Duh. Anyway, this is what the shade I used on my lids. Enchanted Rose. This one here. So 1, 2, 3. That's what it looks like on the lid. Don't know if you guys will be able to pick it up. Yeah, there you are. That's what it looks like swatched. Very beautiful. Very pigmented. You can barely see any skin through that shade. I don't know if I can... Like, that's beautiful. The next one is Poison Apple. I can see Enchanted Rose is going to be used a lot when it comes to winter in my country, or autumn, because that's just, oh, that would be a beautiful shade to use. Next one is a Poison Apple, 3, 4, which is this bright purple shade. That's what it looks like on the finger, and this is what it looks like swatched. So a little bit chalky. I'm going one more time. So that's what it looks like a couple of times layered. So it's like, I would say it's like a duochrome. It's very beautiful. No. But I wouldn't call that a Poison Apple. Like, Poison Apple is supposed to be red, not purple. Anyway, let's go in with a Magic Carpet, which is the third one. I notice when going in with my finger, the pans move a bit too. So that's one thing to keep notice of. Now that is dark. That is a vampy dark look. That actually reminds me of one of the shades from the Storybrooke Cosmetics. One of the Storybrooke Cosmetics shades. I think it was Salem. It reminds me so much of that. Oh, and Fairy Godmother stained my finger. Oh dear. The next one is going to be Beast. 1, 2, 3. That's what it looks like. It's got some gold specks on the inside. Don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. Maybe if I go over the frame. Yeah, no, it's not going to do it. But that's what it looks like next to it. And then the last one is Midnight Curfew, which is obviously a Cinderella quote. So that's this black shade. It's, in the pan, it's got like these silver reflexes throughout. So 1, 2, 3. That's what it looks like on the finger, pigmented. And that's what it looks like swatched to Beast. So that's what it looks like all together. Now these are very pigmented. The black one you might have to go over it a few times, but those bottom shades were really nice. So I mean, it's Colourpop. Apparently it's supposed to be really affordable in the US. So, you know, if you guys are looking for a cheaper alternative to like Huda Beauty or any of that, not that I've ever reviewed a Huda Beauty on Natasha Denona palette, but if you are looking for a cheaper alternative, you might as well pick this up. But as I said, it gets very messy, and the gold background of the palette like makes it even worse for me. I don't know why. So if you're OCD like I am, it will grate you to filth. Like, look at that. I'm trying to wipe it clean and it's driving me insane. So not good if you're OCD about keeping your palettes clean, but beautiful colors, which is what this review is all about. Let me see if I can I might do like a summary look with this next. Let me know if you guys want to see that, because I think that'll be so beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!